What is going on? Welcome back to Financial Journey. So today I want to talk to you about a Canadian exploration company that has a lot of big projects in the States, more specifically around Arizona area. But I want to talk about Intrepid, which is on the TSX venture under INTR, that is the ticker. So I'm going to go over all the things that you need to know. But first, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. And without further ado, let's get right to it. So when it comes down to junior exploration companies, and when I mean junior, this is only a 8 million market cap company. So typically, as I've said in the past, when something good happens for a company of this market cap size, it just explodes. So I'm going to go over some things that potentially could cause it to spike in the next little bit, more specifically around the commodity prices. But about Intrepid. So Intrepid Metals is a Canadian exploration company focused on exploring for potential high-grade copper, silver, lead, and zinc mineral projects in proximity to producing mines in southern eastern Arizona, USA, like I mentioned. So I think in general, this is a very good company. And of course, when it comes down to the big ones that they talked on, so copper, zinc, silver, and lead, under this channel, I do cover obviously copper quite a lot through EVs. And just to put that in perspective, as you can see right here, so in a typical conventional car, it takes roughly about 48 pounds of copper. In a hybrid, 88 pounds. In a full EV, that is 184 pounds. So of course, there is going to be a huge amount of demand for copper, enough so that even the current production can't even keep up with demand. So companies such as this are going to become very, very desirable. And this is why, if you actually look at this company, I'm going to have a link to all of their websites and things like that in the comments below or in the description, but based on the news, there's been some pretty big news updates for this company. And as of February the 15th, it does look like they did acquire Cave Creek Copper. That's a tongue twister there, but as you can see, it already has the payment laid out and what they're going to be doing. So over the 36 months, I think this is very, very good because like I said, even looking at the price of copper, for instance, right here, it is cheap in comparison to what it's going to be in the coming years. Because like I mentioned in many times in the past, the price and demand of EVs is just going to go up. So of course, if you're going back over here, if 184 pounds is required for every EV vehicle, just imagine how much of a demand, like I said, this company is going to come into play. And so for instance, even zinc is at almost all-time lows, extremely low. So hypothetically, it can easily go up. And of course, this company would very much benefit from that. So like I mentioned, there was that recent acquisition on the 15th. And then on the 18th, or sorry, on the 28th, it looks like they had news that did come out where it shows that they basically are expanding. So starting their projects. Of course, this is very, very good for this size of a company that you want to look at. So one, the technicals look pretty good in general. And regardless if you are one of those individuals that likes technicals or not, it is looking fairly good, considering a lot of the underlying commodities are very much low. And of course, that's just very much in turn because of the broader economy, the current circumstances right now. But once the economy does start to expand, companies like this is ones that you need to have in your portfolio. But keep in mind, I'm not a financial advisor, so do your own due diligence at the end of the day. Highly recommend you guys popping over to their website, taking a look at it. It is very, very informative. And for a company this size market cap to have that good of a website, this informative, I really like that. That's one of those things that I really do appreciate because a lot of the smaller cap companies have a subpar website, and it really does suck and it's very discouraging. But the fact that this is up to date and everything is very good. They also do have a fairly informative actual presentation, corporate presentation, goes over silver, all of the actual commodities that I just mentioned as well, and what is actually behind the scenes. And in general, like I mentioned above here, when it comes to, for instance, copper, zinc, silver, and lead, all of which have huge amount of demand that unfortunately production levels can't really accommodate for. So this is where companies such as this, like I said, for now, the third time is very desirable. So once again, I could be wrong. Let me know your thoughts on all of this in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. I always greatly appreciate that. And without further ado, I appreciate you guys watching.